Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today is Lower Decks Day. It is super early where I am, but it is also holiday, so that means that I can watch several things and react upon them. Of that, I am very, very happy, my friends. And of course, today we get to start with Star Trek Lower Decks Season 3, Episode 3, Mining the Mind's Mines. I'll get that so wrong at some point, if I already haven't messed it up. But my friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ringy ding ding, that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted anytime we go live on YouTube with any Lower Decks, or the original series, or The Expanse, or Robotech, one of our other React tunes. Doesn't matter, you'll be made aware and can join us, my friends. We will not leave you behind. And of course, if you'd like to have any of those adventures early or in their long form format, link to the Patreon is in the description, my friends. But all that is then and this is now, and now is one of my very favorite times of the week when we get to watch Star Trek Lower Decks Season 3, Episode 3, Mining the Mind's Mines. My friends, prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. Look at that pretty planet. It's like the beginning of heavy metal.
Tony.
Gina Marino, my 7th grade geology teacher?
That's your 7th grade geography, whatever teacher. Okay. All right, we're in the intro. So we have a Medusa type of situation going on here, but it's obviously spun from this orb. It's always the orbs. Can't they give it another shape? Orbs are always terrible. Space orbs. I guess we have other like the Borg cube, right? I shouldn't be so biased towards orbs getting all the ill will. All right, so we've got a rock person that apparently either manifests. I'm not going to assign the teacher as being part of this entity, but no, this is a good thing because now we have a defined bad guy in this kind of overlord shaman type of guy who's looking down on a wizard or something that's looking down on these people. We'll see. Carl's bad.
Once again, we're cleaning up a mess for a bunch of outpost scientists. You know why these guys are always getting eaten, disappearing, or getting eggs laid in their chest?
They're an outpost.
Because they're weirdos. You want to explore space? Join Starfleet. Go to the academy. But no! That's too much effort.
They're weirdos.
It's our job to set up a new base and remove these psychic minds.
Psychic minds.
Ooh, Tindy, we're heading down to the planet to move a bunch of rocks.
Oh, that's so cool. Wish I could join, but I'm starting my senior science officer training today.
Hell yeah.
I've been prepping so much, I'm afraid my brain's gonna explode with science.
Ah, that's how I want to go.
Who my senior officer mentor is, wish me luck. Wait, no, wish me fat.
Nice. Oh, give Tendy somebody good. Give.
Oh, Ensign, join me.
Hey, Dr. Miglimo, sorry.
Oh, no. No.
Could be, it's me. Tis I.
Wait, what?
Through the strange alchemy of command, the task of mentoring you has fallen to me.
Oh, not Miggly Moo. I mean, I like Miggly Moo, but not as a mentor. I hope I don't sound disappointed.
Ensign Curran's reporting. We're here to provide assistance.
Ensign Curran's.
Cerritos, you're gonna clear the area of fantasy rocks, which are still alive, so be careful.
This is bomb defusal. Diffusal? Disposal. Jeez, oh Pete, it is early.
What up, batters? I'm Mariner, that's Rutherford, and this little bird bone fella is Boimler.
Yeah, we know who you are.
Everyone's heard about the Cerritos.
Oh.
These Cerritos.
Did you get a chance to sneak over to the old pleasure festival?
No, we were aboard our ship, following orders.
We do not sneak.
Yeah, no, I just meant, look, I don't sneak either.
Are these four getting people in trouble?
We've heard about how you do things on the Cerritos. We're not here to screw around.
Don't let it bother you. Everybody has their own opinions.
But Starfleet sent along a lovely manual, which I have been skimming, so you and I will be learning together.
Why would Dr. Tiana want this?
You know, I've been studying super hard. Microbiology, xenobiology, astrobiology.
There really are a lot of sciences out there. Too many, if you ask me.
It seems like proper amount, but
It seems like the proper amount.
Tandy, does it matter how much you know if nobody's listening? Captains have big egos.
It means it's a tendy.
I want you to focus on getting the captain's attention. Really prove that you've got the grapes to stand up.
This is a terrible. This is a terrible string of advice, Miggly Moo. I mean, there's got to be an easier way to get rid of psychic death mines.
Look at those stupid Carlsbad ensigns. What did they mean, screw around?
Beckett, let it go.
They're kind of amazing.
What the? Did you see that? She's rubbing it in. No, I'm the one who rubs. I rub.
Mariner is the one that rubs. This is a very easy way to.
Core with me and Leah.
Oh my God! No way.
I've been researching Captain Murakami's logs about the Scrubble, and I think they are...
Captain Mayor, your reputation precedes you.
Captain Mayor.
I'm excited to learn from how you close this deal today.
Seems cool.
It'll be good to see how the old school knocks this out.
Old school.
May we present you with a sacred Scrubble totem?
Oh, thank you so much. It's lovely. Captain Mayor, please feel free to take this token of respect for your collection.
Oh, I couldn't possibly, Captain Freeman, as the more senior officer.
Oh.
Take this statue, young man.
No, I couldn't impose.
Okay.
Nailed it, babe! Let's make a hoe.
Yo, Kearns, 5 more and we're done. Looks like you guys have a ways to go, huh?
What are you doing? Come on, pick it up!
I think I pulled my dominant groin.
My dominant groin.
Well, slow it down. These things are dangerous. They're not a bunch of dank basketballs.
Well, we just wanted to make sure these Carlsbad guys didn't outpace us and make Commander Ransom look like an ineffectual leader.
Uh-oh, Stevens, what do you think?
Saying Ransom was a joke and that his teams are slow and his core is weak.
Bullshit. It's got the strongest core in the fleet.
Bullshit. This.
Oh my God, the Falcon! Oh!
No, don't kill him.
My beautiful arms!
Oh my God.
I think these broken rocks are reading our nightmares, but I don't like my nightmares.
What is that?
It's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It's a Borg snake. It's Joker Klingons. Jesus. I'm digging this episode.
In here, quick!
Oh, phasers mean.
Good aim is hot.
I want to be exclusive! I want us to grow old and boring and grow orchids together, babe!
Oh my God. We are learning so much about Beckett.
Mariner, you might want to go back to therapy.
You might want to go back to therapy.
Cerritos, come in. Of course, it's not a real day in Starfleet till comms get blocked.
That's right. Comms are out.
With those psychic minds broken, who knows? We'll have to wait it out.
We are trapped in a cave.
How are psychic manifestations being held out by physical rocks? A question for another day.
It's clear the Cerritos has a bad reputation. We didn't want to live up to it.
You have a good reputation.
Wow. I'm speechless.
Come on, don't pile on. Look, the Cerritos is actually a really great place to serve.
No. I mean, we were the ones who were rushing.
You guys have a rep.
Cool, and we were
Yep.
just trying to impress you.
Wait, you think we're cool?
All the shit you've done. Love it.
Captains, maybe we should get to business. What do you say?
Take the rock.
Take it.
No.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Just take it!
Oh, Tendy. No, Tendy, you're not at fault here at all. Come on.
All the Cali class crews talk about the Cerritos. You guys are famous.
Famous? Us?
I know where that started. The enemy within. Sulu did it to stay warm on the planet.
All the other Cali-class ships just do what they're told, but the Cerritos kicks ass.
They do what they're told. They follow orders. Aye.
Something in here is streaming a ton of data.
Whatever's receiving it is back there.
Nice. Oh, I didn't know Rutherford had a light.
I need a sedative over here! Here you go, Doctor.
What the f are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to start science officer stuff with Miggly Mo?
Yep.
What are you doing here?
I just don't know if I'm cut out to be a science officer. I can't get the captain to listen to me.
Okay, guess we're doing
Come on.
this.
Yeah, Doc.
You'll be a great officer on the bridge one day, but you're gonna have to risk screwing things up to get there.
Yep.
You understand? I do. Thanks, Doc.
That's maybe some of the best advice that's been given on this show yet. Jesus. Dave.
Whoa, what is this place?
Don't know, but
I love the guy that sounds Californian.
Look.
It's storing all our thoughts.
It has our security clearances, passwords.
Oh, shit.
It's all Federation tech.
The outpost scientists must have installed it, but why? Unless they and the Scrubble are
Working together.
Yeah.
Well, you guys lucked out. You're getting the full Cerritos experience today.
Okay, use comms now.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, did I step on your...
You want to?
We need emergency!
Okay,
Wow.
I can walk over there.
What's her name? Ensign Currens, I think is her name. Ensign Currens.
Why don't we just go back down to the planet and get another one?
No, I'm running the negotiations.
Jeez, Carol.
Hold on, everyone, stop. We just got back from the planet. We have to stop this.
It's true, Commander.
Tendi.
Ensign, have you lost your mind?
Look at the damn rock.
Is that Federation tech?
Those anomalous readings? It's an...
Apparently, the scientists wanted to purchase better equipment, and the Scrubble wanted more rocks.
Nice.
They'll both be answering to a Federation tribunal. In recognition of their excellent teamwork, Captain Mayer and I have authorized a small celebration.
Oh, thank God Stevens has his arms back.
I was like, okay, Doc, if I was brain dead for 10 minutes, then how come I saw a koala sitting on a black box? Wait.
A koala. Oh my God.
Innkeeper, 2 Grimpari Sunstorms. 1 for me and 1 for my mentee, who made sure she was heard.
I couldn't have done it without a great mentor.
Oh, that's right.
Carol, I need to apologize for my behavior today. I hope you don't think less.
What's your first name?
I know you think collecting trinkets is old school, but...
I would be honored. Are you sure you don't want it?
Please, that's the little half. I kept the big one for myself.
Haha.
You guys really lived up to your reputations today.
Wow, we had no idea anyone talked about the Cerritos.
Well, maybe not across the fleet.
That's right. Cali class famous.
Winkler wants to be people.
Oh, that's my favorite episode of this season so far. So good. All right, my friends, we just got done watching Star Trek Lower Decks, Season 3, Episode 3, Mining the Mind's Mines. And the only thing we have left to do now is, of course, to talk about it. All right, my friends, we just got done watching Star Trek Lower Decks, Season 3, Episode 3, Mining the Mind's Mines. This one was absolutely great. If anybody wants to like have an example of the things that I really find entertaining and surprising, it's episodes like these. Episodes that give us so much character, just almost every line or every scene gives us some more revelatory bit of information about our characters. And in addition, having a story that's really well done. You know, a 22-minute encapsulated story that has a very defined beginning, you know, climactic moment and a resolution is so difficult anyway, but then to also add in Tendi character development, Beckett character development. Hell, you could even say that, you know, because of the reputation that was spread throughout the California class fleet, you know, you've got additional information and development kind of universally for both Brad and Rutherford as well, even though most of their impressions among the California class are accurate, save Brad's. I don't know why they thought he was a robot or a comedic floating cube or whatever it was. I love that though. What I love the most though about that is that final scene where they're all sitting around the table and there's enough room for everyone to sit there, which was really, really great. You know, I often say that like whenever we're leaving, I always give us a place where we say goodbye from, you know, and one of the ones that we said goodbye from at the end of season 2 was that particular table where all of our friends were sitting around, you know, as we could kind of symbolically sit down with them and say goodbye. I love the fact that they invited the crew of the Carlsbad into that table because the crew of the Carlsbad's us. We're the audience that has all of these, with the exception of the erroneous kind of identifiers for Brad. Everything they said were things that I've felt, and I know that have been expressed in the comments. You know, Rutherford's this great genius. Tendi is this bubbling font of optimism. That's us. That's how we see the shenanigans of the Cerritos. I absolutely love that reflection that we were given with the Carlsbad lower deckers. It's just an excellent way to do it. Plus the one, I don't know the race's name, the guy that kind of looked like a lion, the fact that he sounded like Fred Armisen from the Californians is absolutely fair. Or Bill Hader probably was a closer example from SNL of the Californians. That was so great. What are you guys doing? Just the greatest. Nice little callback to the fact that they're all California class. Really, really good stuff. I did. Okay, so I guess the B plot was, which is strange, but the B plot was Tendi getting, at least some recognition as a member of the senior science officer in training, which also folded in the overall, peace treaty negotiation things that were going on between you know, the fake ones that were going on between the Scrubble and the scientists. Really well thought out. The idea that my thing is though with the Scrubble, why would they want to know what's going on with Starfleet? Are they selling it to somebody else? This particular episode is one that could easily come back to bite later. With this information and this technology, this is something that could pop up later as a problem or even like as an aid of some kind, some type of, not weaponizing this type of tech, but weaponizing this type of tech. If the Cerritos were to need it in the future, it's a real, and they said it was Federation tech that was inside there powering it. So it's not something that they could fold that into their own purposes now that they've seen how it was used by the scientists in the Scrubble. Cool stuff. I think not the biggest thing by far. I think the biggest thing of this episode, as far as, what was revelatory or new information we were given, is just how the other California classes look at the Cerritos. And I'm really, really glad because they've done, and by they, I always mean the writers. The writers have done a really, really, or the creatives too, I should say, because, there's so much input from a lot of, kind of outside the writing room, to my understanding. All of these people coming together and setting up this particular example. They've done a lot of heavy lifting to really establish how the Cerrito is seen in the sector. And I often say quadrant, that's too big, because I'm sure the Cerritos is limited to a specific, sector or areas, smaller areas of space in which she operates. But, now they've done such a good job of kind of pinpointing, the Klingons here, the Vulcans here, the relationship, in this little sector of space is being painted almost on an episodic basis now. We're getting more and more flavor of the space around the Cerritos and not just the ship itself and the characters within. And this one was a really good one because now we got to see how the rest of the ships potentially in the sector with the Carlsbad, how they view, the Cerritos. And it's very favorably. You would think that, like I defaulted to the way the Cerritos crew thought and the way that Mariner thought. Oh, they think we're F-ups, They think that we're incapable of doing any of this correctly. Let's show them. And I love the idea that it was the Carlsbad who was the one, they see all of the things that we've seen, all of the incredible adventures that have turned out for the most part, as a positive experience. Sure, the Cerritos has failed, but the Cerritos has survived. And among the California class, the very idea that a ship like the Cerritos, a ship identical in class configuration to the Carlsbad and all these other Californians that we've met. So they know the limitations and the strengths of their ship, and to understand that they stood up to, these Packlet attack craft at the end of season 1, that they were, instrumental in kind of ending the Packlet crisis and doing all of these other amazing things, saving the ship in First Contact, saving First Contact, all of these things are well above a California class's pay grade. And they're starting to be recognized, not starting, they've been recognized by the other members of the California class. And they're saying, oh my God, this is the ship with the standard set that all California classes, at least the way the lower deckers feel, who are craving, away missions and want to be, part of the broader galaxy. The California, or the Cerritos among the California classes, is the shining ship on the hill. That's where you go to make a difference among the California classes. And that's all I've ever wanted from this show. The Cerritos is never going to be the Enterprise. She's never going to lead the fleet in some grand, Federation threatening level event. She could absolutely be a part of an armada, but, that would be a small part under the command of some fleet captain or admiral. She would lose her identity and her ability to really truly affect the larger galaxy, which is never her intent. The Cerritos is never going to be, she may, do something so galaxy wide that she becomes one of the most famous ships in the fleet. But as much as we love her, and as much as I certainly love the Cerritos, I love that little ship and I love her crew, obviously, in the grand scheme of things, because we have been given this gift of being able to watch these adventures, the Cerritos isn't a major player. That's why I always wanted to have an idea of the recognition of the Cerritos among Starfleet and in the sector in which she operates. And they have provided exactly that. She is making a name for herself. She is showing that little sliver and slice of the galaxy just what the Cerritos is made of, what Captain Freeman and all of her crew are made of. Ah, and it's coming across well, everybody. They're seeing this and hearing these stories, and the legend grows, and the song gets louder of the Cerritos, the ballad of the California class Cerritos. And I couldn't love that anymore. My friends, that's all there is to say about this episode. This gave us a spotlight, a searchlight out into the darkness, and it shined a light on the Cerritos and then broadened the beam so we can see the audience as they applaud, just like we do, as they applaud the efforts and the actions of this craft. My friends, she's becoming a star right in front of us. She's not a Broadway star. She's not even off-Broadway star. But by God, she's rocking the house in Poughkeepsie or wherever she happens to be. And my friends, that's all for today. If you do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and ringy ding ding that bell for notifications. You'll be alerted the next time we go live with Star Trek Lower Decks or the original series, The Expanse, any and everything, my friends. I would love you there for it. And of course, if you would like any of that information and offerings early, link to our Patreon is in the description, my friends. But all that is then and this is now. And now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from my favorite episode of the season. I know we're only 3 in, but episode 3 of season 3, Mining the Mind's Minds, was absolutely fantastic. And don't think I didn't forget. I'm putting a pin in Beckett and Jen. That was a big reveal. But we're going to let it cook. My friends, where should we say goodbye from? It's already been given to us. As we sit down or pull up a chair because there's just so many people in the booth, let's listen in as the lower deckers from the Carlsbad talk about how cool everybody thinks everybody on the Cerritos is. My friends, until next time, I think you're pretty fucking cool. Vulcan roll, and I'll see you next time.